me tell you.
In the shadow of the Washington Monument, demonstrators rally for sunlight, demanding answers and transparency on the Russia investigations that have top advisors of President Trump under scrutiny.
Jeffrey Sessions, Michael Flynn!
From New York to the West Coast, organized as a march for truth. But in front of the White House today, supporters of the president showed up to shout down critics. And in Iowa, Vice President Mike Pence was upbeat.
President Donald Trump is a man of his word.
But words can get in the way. A potential showdown looms between President Trump and the FBI director he fired. James Comey is expected to testify about the Russia investigations and his meeting with the president before the Senate Intelligence Committee.
Hopefully he will bring clarity to this question about what he and the president might have discussed or what the president might have asked him to do. But that's up to him.
But President Trump could intervene with the power of executive privilege to keep Comey from testifying about their private conversations. The trouble is, the president has been tweeting and talking himself, sitting down with Lester Holt.
Did you ask him to drop the investigation?
No, never.
Then taunting Comey by tweet, suggesting he might have, quote, tapes of their conversations. Legal experts say executive privilege is rarely used and may not apply against the fired FBI director because of the president's own actions.
The president has, in all likelihood, waived executive privilege by opening his mouth about the conversations.
And I checked late today, and senior advisors say there is still no decision about whether the president will try to use executive privilege. They want to keep all their legal options on the table. They will try to turn the page, and they plan a big rollout next week when the Comey testimony is scheduled to talk about infrastructure, something that the president talked about on the campaign trail, something that can be popular among Democrats. So expect him to hit the road talking about how to repair the nation's bridges, roads, and changes to the air traffic control system. Jose?
Kelly O'Donnell at the White House. Thank you.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.